अब हम लेते हैं नेक्स्ट मेटल point defect in non-stoichiometric crystal. So in what is non-stoichiometric means here just stoichiometric ratio or stoichiometric coefficient of cation and anion will change from their ideal ratio. Means if a compound is having like formula FeO iron oxide, the ratio of both the particles cation and anion is 1:1. So this is ideal formula. This is ideal formula. But what happens when this ionic solid undergoes its formation through different method? So some of the cations are missing, some of the metallic particle are missing. So here the chemical formula of the compound is different from ideal formula. What is ideal formula? Ratio 1:1, 1:2, 1:3 like that. But here some of the cations, some of the metal particles are changing from ideal formula. So similarly Ni 0.960, Fe 0.960, nickel, it should be NiO, nickel oxide, but it is 0.98 or like that. So these types of compounds are known as non-stoichiometric compound. Remember, very important. And a D block element generally forms such type of compound. This is the one important general characteristics of D block element, transition element, that they form such type of compound. And this defect, point defect non-stoichiometric in non-stoichiometric crystal means what is happening here? There is deficiency in metal. So it can be explained in two ways. Either by it can be explained one metal excess defect and second one is metal deficiency defect. So somewhere the ratio of metal increase, somewhere the ratio of metal decrease. So stoichiometry will change. So one is metal excess defect and another is metal deficiency defect. So let us take first example, first topic B1, metal excess defect. So metal can be extra either by creating anion vacancy, or by the presence of extra cations. It may be this type of defect may arise in this type of compound, metallic solid, metal oxide or metal sulfide. Generally this type of defect is found in metallic oxide and metallic sulfide. So we'll take here one example, KNaCl, LiCl, KCl. This type of compound, this type of crystal, when NaCl crystal is heated in flame of sodium, then it gives a characteristic color of flame. It will give characteristic color in flame, golden yellow color in flame, and or you can say the color of this crystal will change in flame. When lithium chloride also heated in the flame of lithium, its color change pink, and when potassium chloride is heated, its color also change to violet. Now what happened? Look here, let us take one example how this color change. Suppose this is the cation anion, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So this is a crystal of sodium chloride having cation anion, cation anion, cation anion, cation anion, cation anion, cation. So 5 cations and 5 anions, 1 2 3 4 5. And when this sodium chloride crystal is heated in flame of sodium, this is the flame of sodium. Now this is having sodium vapor and you know when sodium in vapor state heated, it will change to Na positive and it will lose one electron. When sodium is heated in gaseous state and it will lose electron, so it will change into cation and it will lose one electron. So what happens, this extra cation will get trapped here in the cation, in the crystal. And what happens, one extra cation will get occupied in the space. And what happens here, to maintain electrical neutrality, this electron will go into the hole, and here this electron will go in the hole, then what happen, how many cations are there? How many cations are there? 6 cations. And 5 chloride ion. Then total electrical neutrality is +1. But to maintain this electrical neutrality, this electron will get entrapped in a hole. That hole is known as anion vacancy. This hole is known as anion vacancy. How this anion vacancy will be formed? Because one sodium ion will make bond with one chloride ion. One sodium ion will make bond with one chloride ion. So here there will become a vacancy of that. We can say this is a vacancy, and that chloride will make bond here with NaCl, or you can say that here this electron will get trapped in the vacancy created by one anion, and this center is known as F center, Fob center. And due to presence of this unpaired electron, the sodium chloride will show golden yellow color. Again, we can understand this one. This is the flame of sodium. This is the crystal of sodium chloride. Crystal of sodium chloride is having equal number of sodium ion and equal number of chloride ion. When this sodium crystal is heated in flame of this sodium, then some metals atoms in gaseous state will change to ionic state, and this ionic sodium cation will go inside the crystal, and it will make bond with the chloride, and chloride will displace its site by creating one anion vacancy, and in that anion this electron will get entrapped. इलेक्ट्रॉन वहाँ चला जाएगा, और ड्यू टू presence of this unpaired electron, this will show. So overall electrical neutrality 6 cation, 5 chloride and 1 electron. So total electrical neutrality is 0. So this type of effect similarly when lithium chloride is heated in flame of lithium, so similarly lithium from flame change to lithium cation, and similarly one electron will get trapped in the anion vacancy. That anion vacancy or that hole is known as F center, and that's why these 3 crystals show their characteristic color when heated in the flame of their respective metal. And question is asked, why sodium chloride crystal become golden yellow when heated in flame of sodium? So answer you can write because of metal access defect, because of F center, because of anion vacancy. We can say this defect also anion vacancy. Metal access defect can be created in two ways. One, by making anion vacancy. This is one example. And another is by extra cation. By extra cation. So in second way, metal access defect by due to extra cation in the crystal. We will take one example like zinc oxide. When this zinc oxide is heated, then what happen? It will break down into zinc ion, cation and oxide anion. And what happen? This oxide anion lose electron. It will lose electron and it will change to half. So, or you can write here, so zinc oxide Zn plus 2 electron plus O2. So O2 will get escaped from here. So if there are in zinc oxide crystal, if there are 10 zinc ion and 10 oxide ion, and when this crystal is heated, then what happen? One oxygen in the form of oxide ion lose electron and will get escaped from the crystal. So there is now 10 zinc ion and 9 oxide ion. Okay, see this equation again. Zinc oxide when heated, it will change to zinc ion and oxide, and this oxide will lose electron. Leaving behind electron, it will go away, it will be escaped from the crystal. So what is happening here? We can explain with the help of diagram. Zinc cation, anion, cation, anion, cation, anion, cation, anion, cation, anion. How many cations are there? 6. How many cations are there? 6. How many anions are there? 6. So total charge is 0. Now what happened? One oxide ion, one anion is missing from here. One anion is not present. Okay. So one cation, one anion, when heated, they are missing from their side, but cation get located in the interstitial site, and electron will get located also in the interstitial site. So one cation, one anion is missing, but one cation get displaced in the interstitial site, but anion is missing, leaving behind electron. So how many cations are there now? 6. How many anions now there? 5. So it is metal access defect due to extra cation. There is one extra cation here. One zinc extra cation is present, and to maintain electrical neutrality, how many cation? 6. How many anion? 5, but one electron is there. So total charge is 0. So in this way, again Due to the presence of this unpaired electron, this crystal on heating will show colors. It will show different color, different from its original crystal. So zinc oxide, when heated, it becomes white. This type of question is asked. Another solid, when heated, they give different color. So this is because of presence of electron, and different solids give different color because of presence of unpaired electron. It will be explained in crystal field theory in d block element because of amount of energy gap, how much energy they require to get excited. So it will be depend on the energy.